First play, and May goes to the air. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 38 yards.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. The throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
That one is good. And the Pats will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he gets this up close to the 40. Aaron Landry there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down. Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and That's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, New England. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Howard now off the bootleg. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Warren. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10.
Patriots 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison. A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. He gets free to the 20. And he will score. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Steelers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
To throw it on first down is Howard. He'll get that to Jaylen Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 1. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10. To throw is Howard. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A good spot here, second and a yard. Here's Howard. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. Here's Johnson. He will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on third and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Steelers 21, Patriots 17.
Bell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
May now on 1st and 10. Trick pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's May again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's the 4th time All-Pro T.J. Watt. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. Yeah.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Howard. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. 2nd down, they need 7. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
And he's into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Howard. In trouble, and down he goes. Jack Gibbons getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Howard. This one down the field for Freiermuth. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. To the air. Howard. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Derek Harmon, first-rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
Brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
They face second down and 7. They'll go play action with May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try.
A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Howard to throw here on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll throw for it with Howard. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run. Stevenson, a gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Stevenson, the ball carrier. Joey Porter Jr. on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They get 11, and quickly pick up a 1st down. Play action, it's Howard. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
A run, and this is Henderson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take them down for a loss.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Pick up the 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run here with Stevenson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's May. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 15-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. here with Johnson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's second down and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll run here with Gainwell. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
The 48-yard line. A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Howard. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. shot, trying to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to cut the deficit in half. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
That's good.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Throwing now is May. He'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. May gonna look to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
That's a 19-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he will score! Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. For Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is first here in the NFL.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Patriots 34, Steelers 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Howard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Howard. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, it's trailing late. You've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.